What if you only pay the minimum on your credit card every single month? It feels harmless, right? You pay a little bit, the bank is satisfied, you get to keep your card, life goes on. But here's what actually happens in the simplest way possible. Let's say you owe $1,000. Your statement comes and it says the minimum payment is maybe 25 bucks. You think, great, that's easy. But here's the part the bank doesn't put in bold print. Most of that $25 does not reduce your debt. It's not paying down what you actually owe. It's just feeding the interest. Your real balance barely moves. Out of that $25, maybe only $5 or $6 chip away at the $1,000 you owe. The rest of it, the other $19 or $20, it just disappears into the bank's pocket as an interest charge. And your actual debt, the $994 that's left, it stays and it grows.
And next month, the bank adds new interest on top of the old interest. That's compound interest. But this time, it's the evil twin. It's working against you, not for you. Paying only the minimum is like trying to run up a down escalator. You're moving, but the escalator moves faster. You work, but the debt grows. You're paying, but you're not really getting anywhere. This is why so many people feel like they're doing the right thing. They're paying every month on time, yet their balance never seems to go down. It's not because they're irresponsible. It's because the system is designed that way. So what's the escape hatch? What can you actually do? You don't need to pay everything at once. You don't need to be perfect. You don't even need to double your payment. The rule is simple, and it's everything. Always pay more than the minimum. Even an extra $20 or $30 makes a huge difference, because every single dollar you pay above that minimum line goes straight to the real problem, the actual balance. It's a direct hit.
It doesn't get siphoned off into that interest trap. And that's the key thing to understand. Credit cards themselves aren't the monster under the bed. The minimum payment is. Minimum payments aren't designed to keep you in the system for years. They keep your debt alive. They keep the interest flowing. Let's make this real with a simple calculation, just to show how minimum payments cost you more than you think. If you owe $1,000 at about 20% interest, and you only pay that $25 minimum every single month, then after 5 years of consistent payments, you will have paid the bank around $1,500 in total, and you would still owe about $500 of the original balance. Let that sink in. You paid 1.5 times your original debt, and you still owe half of it. That's exactly why minimum payments feel so small, but they cost you the most. They cost you your money, they cost you your time, and they cost you your peace of mind. Debt doesn't disappear overnight, but it disappears a lot faster when you stop feeding the minimum payment machine and start paying down the real problem, the actual balance. Once you take control of your payment, you take control of your money, you take control of your future, and you start to get your peace of mind back.